Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. Well, it's been cold the last few nights. We're just going to take a look at this creek here and see if I can spot any fish. This water is the clearest I've probably seen it all year. Unfortunately, I don't see any fish. Let's go check behind us. I see two tiny bluegills. Other than that, nothing. It's so strange being able to see the bottom. Realistic fishing rule number 1. If there are no fish there, don't fish there. I'm out here this morning to try a blade bait. I've never caught a fish on a blade bait. Let's see if I can get a bite on it. My first bite. Yeah, here's what I'm fishing with today. This is a small blade bait, about 1.5 inches long. I paid $1.37 for this. Let's see if we can find a fish. I gotta keep this off the bottom. This is a super snag friendly lure. Gotta keep it moving. I can feel it fluttering. Kind of feels like a spoon. That real fast flutter. Yeah, look at that down there. That looks pretty good. See what I mean by snag friendly? There was one little weed right there at the bank. It caught all of it and then some. Super flashy though, super vibration. I'm thinking I might get a fish on this. A bass somewhere waiting to ambush a shad. Probably go for this. Something's up with it. Caught my own hook. That's not good. Got to keep that in mind. Can't get too crazy with it. You might get tangled. Can you hear it vibrating in the reel? Okay, let's check this side. Well, so far, jack shit. This isn't very promising. A couple more casts and I'm out of here. I'll go for panfish somewhere else. Let's go to our cold weather panfish spot. All right, I've moved to a different spot. I'm still gonna try this blade bait for a few minutes just to see if I can find something willing to go for it. At least I see some shad over here, which is a good start. Let's see if I can get a bite though. I think this lure does a pretty good job imitating a small shad, so I'm hopeful. I've had a few people ask me what it looks like when there are shad in the area, and you will see this kind of thing. Just little rings forming on the surface. See over here? See all this commotion right here? That's how you can tell. I just casted past a little school of shad here. Can you see them getting disturbed by my lure? It just looks like it's raining in one little spot. I can see some more out this way. See them getting disturbed out there? If you don't see those kind of little rings like it's raining, sometimes they look like a black cloud in the water. Sometimes that can be hard to see. It's easier in a boat, but sometimes you can see it from the bank. So it looks like a big black cloud or like a little bit of rain pouring down right there. Hopefully that'll help you find some shad. The thing to really know is if there are shad in your body of water. Not all bodies of water have shad. Tangled up. Yeah. You try and get too tricky with this thing, it'll get tangled in its own hooks. Fish? What is this? Is it? Holy cow! First fish on a blade bait. Got him. Largemouth bass. Not very big, but I'll take them. Let me set them down so I don't get hooked. There we go. Yeah, he got a hold of that, that's for sure. All right, got my pliers with me today. There we go. He's got a little battle wound here. He went for that blade bait and it shows, but he is a tough little fish. Quarter pounder with cheese on realistic fishing. Now that's realistic. All right, let's let him go. First fish on a blade bait, how about that? Nice little bass. There's what I got him on. Silver Buddy, the original. Buddy Banks. There we go, Silver Buddy. One bass so far. Let's keep trying. It's pretty cool that I found one. Fish! Oh, wow! That was not a bass, I don't think. That looked more like a big skipjack. Whew, that was exciting. One cast after I had that other bass and boom! All right, let's keep going. I was not expecting that bite. All right, time to go to bed, Silver Buddy. I'm gonna put you away. We're gonna get a panfish rig. Let's see what we can do with that. Now we're gonna switch it up to live red worms. I've had these worms in my fridge for like 4 months. They're still alive. Got my simple float rig over here with a weighted bobber. Let's see if we can get a bite. Since my bobber is so small, there won't be much resistance if a fish does decide to take my worm. And that's good because I'm sure the fish are finicky right now, no matter where they are. And it don't seem to be right here. Not even a bluegill, huh? All right, we're gonna try another spot real quick. Down in the creek. Fish. Small bluegill. Very small. Easy. Well, there he goes. It was a 3-inch bluegill. I mean, that's something, right? This cold fall fishing can be a real pain in the ass. There's a little bite. Got him. Another small bluegill. Just about the same size as that last one. Maybe a hair larger. Just a little bit. Yeah, check him out. 3.5 inch, maybe 4-inch bluegill. See ya. Couple of little tiny bluegills. Let's keep trying. Got him. Hey, jumped out of the water. Same thing, small bluegill. Pretty much like that last one. Oh, got one. Oh, I had one for a second. Another tiny one. Man, what is it with these tiny, tiny fish today? Oh man, I'm in Snagsville over here. Praying for a bite. Got him. Good sized fish. What do we got here? Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Nice sized bluegill. Biggest one of the day so far. Nice pretty green and silver colors. I don't see them like this a whole lot. Usually when they're colored like this, they're really small. That's a good looking fish right here. 6-7 inches. Got him. Feels like another decent one. Yeah, not too bad. There's another decent bluegill. Not quite as big as that last one, but still a pretty fish. A little more yellow and purple on this one. Fish on. Feels like a decent bluegill. Oh, he's hung up on something. Oh, 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 get off of there. Oh, damn it, I got a fish and a tree. All right, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Damn it, broke it off. See how much line I get back. Quite a bit. I have a feeling that bobber is gonna drift over there to the bank. Man, I had one. There's where the line snapped. See, this is where the bobber was attached, here and here. So I lost about 1.5 foot of line maybe. Well, let's keep going. That's the price you pay when you fish near snags. That's where the fish are. That's where the fish are. Got him. Fish on. I got to get him up and away from these branches. There we go. Another decent bluegill here. Not quite as big as some of those, but pretty good. That's a good 5.5 incher anyway. Just so you know, I'm using a size 8 bait hook and a really, really small split shot. There's a bite. Got him. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right. There's another good sized bluegill. Nice big bluegills here. Not gigantic, but nice big ones. You could eat these if you wanted. There's a bite. Got him. Oh, he's going for the trees. Smart fish here. Nice big bluegill. That might be the biggest bluegill so far today. Easy. Whoa, almost got away from me. Yeah, look at that guy. Nice and tall. Green and gold. Nice bluegill here. Tried to get me in those trees. Not this time. Oh my! Another fish. Another good one. What do we got here? Bluegill? Yeah. Man, I finally found a few. Not quite as big as that last one, but really nice, really long. It's a good looking fish here. All in all, not too bad. I started out with a blade bait and got one small bass. And I had a skipjack on the line just for a moment, but then he came off. Then I switched it up to a float rig with some red worms and caught a bunch of bluegills. They started out pretty small, but I did find a few good ones. The cold weather is changing the fishing, and I'm trying to change with it. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.